Listen, police in Baltimore are on high alert because of a hearing for the 6 officers charged in connection to the death of Freddie Gray. Investigators say Gray died after suffering injuries in a police van earlier this year. Well, today, the defense is trying to get the case dismissed, along with several other motions they're presenting to the judge. We want to go to CNN's Jean Casares. She is there in Baltimore. Jean, it's good to see you this morning. I wanted to ask you, first of all, we know that the city is concerned about protests this morning, that things might get out of hand. What have you seen thus far?
Well, the hearing starts in about half an hour, and there is definitely an increased police presence around the courthouse. And there are a handful of protesters, and they have their signs, "Justice for Freddie Gray." So there is that presence, and we had known there would be, but the police department is really taking no chance here because they are telling all police officers that if you were going to be on leave today, you weren't going to come in, you have to come in. We want a full force because we want to be ready for anything. And so they are, and community activists have asked for protests to take place in this city today because this is a critical hearing. There are several pretrial hearings that are of utmost importance. One is today, and it's because the defense wants all or some of the charges dismissed in this case, saying there is no basis in fact to even bring these charges. And the state attorney, Marilyn Mosby, they believe that she has bias and there is prosecutorial misconduct and there is conflict of interest and that she should recuse herself and have an independent prosecutor come in to try this case.
So, Jean, is there any indication when we could hear a ruling from the judge?
That's a great question because nobody knows. Of course, nobody
Okay.
knows what the judge is going to do. The judge could rule from the bench or the judge could take it under advisement. And that is an issue too because the judge is looking at the law and the facts. The police are looking at the community and what could incite them or rejoice that there is justice on the way for Freddie Gray.
All righty. Jean Casares, so appreciate the update as always. Thank you so much.